Mesechus Círovín Perik Beis Mishnah Gimel. This Mishnah is a direct continuation of the previous Mishnah. We previously learnt that the area enclosed in the case of Pasei Biroas can be as large as you like, provided you make sure that the pirtzes are not, or the pesachim are not more than either 10 amos according to Rabbi Meir or 13 1/3 amos according to Rabbi Yehuda. Mishnah continues. Rabbi Yehuda Omer ad beis sosayim. Rabbi Yehuda was of the opinion that the heter of Pasei Biroas was limited not to as large an area as you could desire, but only to the area of beis sosayim where you can grow 2 square saw of seed, which is 50 amos by 100 amos. That is an area of 5,000 amos. And that was the maximum area which came under the scope of this particular heter of Chazal, Takonos Chazal of Pasei Biroas. Omru lo, the Chachomim disagreed with Rabbi Yehuda. Lo omru beis sosayim. When did they say that you have a restricted area to which to enclose? And they only said that elo lagino, for a garden, v'la karfev. Karfev is any enclosed area which is not enclosed for the purposes of dira, for the purposes of living in. It could be a park area, a woodland, but any area which is enclosed, which is does not contain a particular dira, a dwelling place. And then Chazal restricted, even if you have mechitzas, you are restricted you can only carry beis sosayim, the 5,000 amos, square amos. Avol im hoyodir o sachar o muktzeh o chotzer. If it is a dir, that is, what is a dir? A dir is an area that is enclosed in a field, which is enclosed specially for the flock to manure a particular area. O sachar, or some have the girsa sohar, that is a mokum, which is a place which is enclosed for a particular area for the behemoths. O muktzeh, that is a parkland behind the houses. O chotzer, or a courtyard which is in front of the houses, which is intended to service the houses. So all these are forms of dira. Afilu beis chameshes kurin, even a much larger area. A kur is substantially larger. That is it's 150 saw, because a kur is in itself is 30 saw. So chameshes kurim would be 150 saw. So it's a very large area. Mutter, it would be permitted to enclose, and you don't have to worry about area being too large to carry in. Or mutter laharchi kolshu, and therefore you could spread out the mechitzas, or bilvachi arbe bepasin. And with regard to the case of the Pasei Biroas, you can spread out the mechitzas, that is, the diumdin are far apart from each other. But again, as we mentioned in the previous Mishnah, there must be no gaps more than either 10 amos leshitas Rabbi Meir or 13 1/3 amos leshitas Rabbi Yehuda. So wherever the gap is going to be larger, you'd have to stick in an omud, some sort of board, which is an amma wide, to reduce the extent of the pirza. But there's no restriction on the amount of area you can enclose in such a manner.